What up, y'all? Your boy Brick Street Sprite in the building, man. Like, subscribe, comment, Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hooli Vision. Quantum physics, man. Caps interviewed quantum physics, man, and I want to quickly go over some of it, man. And I'm going to comment as we go because quantum physics is somebody that I revere as one of the best pens in the game. And he deserves his motherfucking flowers. And people don't give that to him or put him in the conversation enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to see what they talking about in this, and we'll comment as we go. You know what I mean? Because this is a dude that everyone should know. And like the caffeine setting is perfect for him. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. It's like that's the epitome of somebody who that setting is perfect for. So, somebody who is literally word for word, like every motherfucking word has significance and meaning, you know what I'm saying, in this dude's bars. And you have to catch every word to understand how they connect. You get what I'm saying? So this is like he should be on caffeine. I can't believe they have not reached out to him, you know what I'm saying? And if they have, hopefully they got something in the works because this is one of the best pens in the game. Straight up. No matter how you feel. This dude is somebody that I revere as a great pen. And has all the elements of having a great pen. You know what I'm saying? And, bruh, like that caffeine quiet setting with no fucking crowd where you can literally hear every word and syllable is perfect because that's the type of crowds he performs in front of anyway. You know what I mean? Like, perfect for somebody with meaning. Like how I say about JC. Every word and syllable has significant meaning. You know what I'm saying? That's how QP writes. Quantum writes, you know what I mean? And I want to see Quantum and Q and Clean in Kitchen Clean in a fucking 2-on-2. Dog, what's up? Anyway, let's get it. Yo, can I say, before we get into this, Caps has been on fire with interviews.
Oh, okay, QP, my nigga QP, man, quantum physics in the building. That's all right. Now, quantum physics, I had to get you wrong because I'm actually upset right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing the tournament going on. I'm seeing people battling, excluding go to Luxury.
Whoops.
I'm seeing ABC, and I don't see no quantum physics. And the reason why I'm upset is because, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to the pens, if we're excluding go to Luxury, number one. Let's be very clear here. I know.
Shit, he might be number one overloaded Lux. But I feel like they're two different pens. Like if you are trying to compare the two, then you're kind of tripping. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me. Like they basically one of them is like, I feel like Lux is like the build up pen. Like he has to build, like he builds up to a hard punch haymaker. You know what I'm saying? And quantum physics is more like the real quick striking pen. You know what I'm saying? Punch, 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 scheme, punch, double, scheme, simile, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like quick punching. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the style they incorporated and brought into battle rap and made it more popular.
Some people have Lux number one, but I feel like if you got super crazy, it would be even crazier. But you dumb it down just enough for us to catch all the things that you're doing. I know you had your situations in battle rap, but you need to be on caffeine. Period. Well, you got Chilla and Rom and all these niggas is nice with the pen. Let's be serious. We don't put none of them over you. Maybe
we don't put none of them over you. Dog, like straight up. Ain't none of them over Quantum. None of them.
The caffeine setting.
If you ask me, none of them over Quantum. Dog, like straight up.
For you, my nigga. So what are we doing here?
He's the most fire in the game. If you ask me.
I mean,
and let me be clear when I say that. He's the most versatile. Like, look, he said a line the other day, man. I was watching a battle between him and somebody. Like, I can't remember who he was battling necessarily, but what he said was, I'll put your intestines on AWOL. I'll have you absent without leaving. Have you absent without leaving. I'll put your intestines on a wall. I'll have you absent without leaving. When you're AWOL, you're absent. But if you put your intestines on a wall, I'll have your abs sent on a wall without leaving. Because he sent your abs to the wall. I'll put your intestines on a wall. I'll have you absent without leaving. Bruh, that type of shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Is like what everybody's wanting from battle rap right now. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Dog, like, and he embodies that. You know what I'm saying? Embodies it. How come he's not on caffeine like right now? Or already? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like he has bad relations with URL. He's been on URL on the rooftop shit. You know what I'm saying? With JB. Like straight up. I think he even explains that in here. So I don't know, man. But let's get it.
Observing closely. If you notice the last few events, me and Clean been there and shit like that behind the scenes and shit. Just kind of peeping the whole setting just to see what exactly it's talking about. But
how do you feel about the setting? Let me ask you that.
Nah, I think it's perfect. I mean, like if you know anything, get Uncle Stone and silence that please for that. Silence that phone for that, please. Yeah, but anyway, no, after peeping the setting like that, if you know anything about me, like my bookings all year is that setting. You know, you go into a setting where generally it's just the camera crew, a few people. You know what I'm saying, like a handful of people. And
that's what I just said. Dog, like that's the setting he likes. So it's just like, that's the setting that he's comfortable in. You know what I'm saying? Like I agree. He's fire in that setting. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
The rooftop and the standoff settings.
Because you can hear every syllable and every word. Like that's important, man. That's super important. When somebody like that, with somebody like that, as far as his style, as far as his intricate, layered style of writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. I can't believe more people ain't up on him, you know what I'm saying, right now. Or clamoring for him to, because people, like how people clamor for A-Ward to be on URL. I can't believe more people don't clamor for him. I can't believe there's not more people in the comment sections like tripping about him not being on URL. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
So when me and Emerson Kennedy did that,
probably watch half of it or part of it and then watch the other half later. So we don't have too long of a blog or reaction. So
JB, I'm still in contact with JB. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to do a second or third one of those, but then the caffeine shit started with the partnership, and everything me and JB had going got kind of to a screeching halt because he was fucking with caffeine and URL, and they had him on full schedule.
I like him, man.
That was one of JB's personal projects.
I fuck with Quantum and Clean. Two of my favorite battlers.
Bands and Survivor Series.
Say, man, Quantum Physics is one of my favorite battlers ever because of his dedication to the pen, man, and his dedication and discipline and his ability, dog. Like, just that pen, like, bro, you know how much of a student of the game he is to have that kind of a pen. You know what I'm saying? And how much work he put in. So that's why he's one of my favorites. Just period, dog. Like, he's just, like, to me, he embodies battle rap, like the passion of battle rap. And what's great about battle rap, like the intricate writing, the shit that I love about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap embodies like prolific writing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You can't be too lazy of a writer and succeed in battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
Standoffs, these are all different, people that are behind it, not necessarily just Beasley and Smack. So, the partnership with Caffeine kind of just brought the people that were on the main stage to the small stage, right? So that's kind of where my shit came to a halt. So, with everything Yoshi got going though, because it's like they really do pick people for this shit, bro. Like it has nothing to do with if you're the best person for the setting or any of that.
It's crazy. I was always wondering how they pick people for the caffeine setting.
People.
But
can you get on the docket? You know what I'm saying? Like Clean's gonna be on the card coming up here. You feel me?
Clean's gonna be in the card coming up.
So whoever's more easily accessible, because they can't just be randomly picking people.
Yeah, because that's why we were at the event and shit like that.
So how can Clean get on the card and Yoshi get in the card, but you can't?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. It's a possibility, bro. It's a possibility.
I don't want to hear about it being a possibility. This is somebody that should have been on this platform. Like, this is exactly what everybody's looking for, is this guy. You know what I'm saying? This type of style. Now let me shut up, man.
Listen, hold on. You're not getting where I'm coming from. When I look at you, I look at it. Number one, SOS, iconic group, iconic, not a legendary, iconic group. I feel like number one. You know what I'm saying? You.
I agree with that. As far as conceited, you always forget that Quantum is and Conceited started in a group together, and they still in that group. You know what I'm saying? Like Fox. Remember when he battled when he battled who the fuck was it that he battled, man? Back in the day, Grind Time. First of all, he battled Disaster after he battled somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like he battled Disaster on the second battle of the day and got killed. But he's one of the first people I've ever seen battle twice in one day. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? But hey, man, he's got a lot of accomplishments and a lot of accolades just in general. And he's battled a lot of people on the West. Like, and that's why another reason why I'm surprised that he's not popping more right now in the current climate of battle rap, because of how big the West is right now and how prolific the West is and how popular. And he's one of the best pens on the West. So surprised that he hasn't had more of a push, but I feel like he's always been a little different. He don't care about too much of the star status. He just wants to have great material and people that will appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep it moving.
Like I said, my nigga, like the accolades are already there for you.
They are.
I don't understand why it's a possibility, or I don't understand none of that. Because as far as I'm concerned,
what I was thinking of is when he battled Soul Khan back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Soul Khan. That's back when Soul Khan was just a straight monster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he came back against Diz, wasn't really ready, got bodied, you know what I'm saying? And this wasn't the same Soul Khan. But, dog, there is, like, bro, back in the day, he was the man. Soul Khan and QP battled him. QP's battled mad people. But he's just gotten better over time. I didn't even like QP as much back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you know, people that do different shit are misunderstood at first. He was doing something different than what was done in battle rap at the time. And then it became more accepted. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now it's like what everybody wants to fucking hear. And it's like the style that mad people, they birthed a whole bunch of little battle babies. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Him Conceited, like, but he's right. Like, you hear people call certain people good punchers. You hear people call certain people good at this or that or the third. But usually people are just good at one or a few of the elements that go into having a great pen. There's more than one. There's a bunch of elements, and he's great at all of it. He embodies all of it. He's a complete battle rapper and a complete pen. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, he deserves his flowers, whether he gets on URL or not. But he should be on the caffeine setting, man. For real. For real, dog.
The only thing you missing at this point, right? We already know who you was in the West Coast or whatnot. The only thing you was missing, actually, is solidifying yourself as far as East Coast battle rap goes. Let's be serious. There's always been West Coast versus East Coast. You got URL, you got King of the Dot, you got URL, you got Grind Time, different coasts with Grind Time and whatnot. We didn't see you on the other side. And URL is not King of the Dot / Grind Time. It's the more street side. What I mean, you've been around. My nigga, Black Eyes Cartoon. You've been around the world and doing battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Why are you not on this stage? And we all know who you are. We all know you nice. It's
don't trip if there's no outro. You know what I mean?
You should be able to get on the card before Yoshi.
No, I'm gonna put up the rest of it. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm kind of confused. Later on, tournaments for 100,000 going down. So you ain't getting the call. All kinds of things going down, and you're not getting the call, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think they basically was just calling people, like, if you already was on the app, then they fucking with that, and it's kind of more like, unless you get brought in, like, this is the thing, if y'all peep Yoshi, right? Because I'm in heavy with Yoshi, right? Just her doing her thing consistently. boom, I could get in. Clean doing his thing consistently, I can get in. It really is it is a private society. It doesn't matter what your background is. You feel me? They can replace you.
And that's crazy
you
to
can be
me.
replaced. You feel me? Like, just as quick as Sue Surf went from rapping to commentating, like that's as easy as it is for them to move their pieces around. So, I most definitely want to be in that setting so I can kind of show,
Damn, it is that easy for them to move their pieces around. And when you are like the number one battling, where everybody want to get on your motherfucking platform, you can just take whoever you want. A lot of the time people will say, yeah, look what Serious Jones just did to RBE once Ultimate Madness came calling. You know what I'm saying? He said, bye, Adam. This boy, Troy Mitchell, about to put me on, dog. But really, they just gonna kick you to the curb if you have a bad performance. Why would you burn bridges with other platforms, especially somebody you broke bread with before? So I don't get it, but I will never understand that form of business conduct. You know what I'm saying? People conducting business in that fashion. I'll never understand that shit, but it is what it is, man.
Pen in 2021 is doing. At the same time, I know how to wait my time and, what I'm saying, win $100,000 first, you feel me? And then we could just buy our way in. It doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? To me, it doesn't matter, bro. Like, whichever way I get on there, I'm not really tripping, which is the reason why I work hard behind the scenes like I do. Because, certain shit is just undeniable, you feel me? So, like, that being my setting, of course that's my setting. You know what I'm saying? Should I be there rapping on it? Of course, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know what the process is to speed that up, be it that they really do have shit set 3, 4, 5 battles ahead. Like,
They can do whatever they want. They can add battles. They just did it. You know what I'm saying? Dot and Squeako. Also, man, dog. Man, we'll say that for a different rant, man. We'll say that for a different rant because
she's next 3 battles, bro. Like, so
I
this
gotta
shit
talk
is not
about
something
Dot.
that they
Yoshi is, and you know what?
Nigga, this shit is
Shout out to her because she grinds hard.
Yeah, this shit is set.
And she goes to bat for you too. She goes to bat for you. You and Verb.
Yeah, facts. So, I'm just waiting. I'm chilling.
You know what? I'm tired of the bullshit. QP, is your pen better than Rum Nitty's?
Yes.
It's a different type of pen.
Like just Rum said.
Has had to go back and find himself a few times because the fans told him he's one-dimensional, right? Like, no matter what type of bars I write, I've never heard that type of, I've never
just said he's not one-dimensional. You're right. Rum Nitty's good at punching. That's one element of having a fire pen. If you're only good at one element, you're one-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like, clean paper. QP, Quantum, is good at all of it. I just said it. You know what I'm saying? He's good at scheming. He's good at entendres, similes. Well, entendres can go into all of it. You can do similes with entendres, punching, you know what I'm saying, scheming. But he does scheming effortlessly, flawlessly, without forcing it. Like full paragraph schemes, you know what I mean? Like half of his round will be a damn scheme, you know what I'm saying? And you won't catch it until the end, and then all of it will connect. It's crazy. Like, that style of writing is crazy. But he's good at the jokes. He's good at story. He's good at everything, bro. But even if he's telling a story, he's mixing in a bunch of entendres and schemes. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, his punching is only one element. Rum Nitty's, you got to be able to angle. You got to be able to do all of it to have a great pen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think to be considered a great pen, you got to have all of those attributes. You get what I'm saying? You got to be able to perfect all of it or have above average attributes in all of it. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just be good at one, like Rum Nitty, punching. You know what I mean?
That type of commentary behind anything that I've done. Oh, cute.
When so saying your bars ain't there.
Like, if Rum Nitty was a decent angler, he would kill Serious Jones and it's coming up on Ultimate Madness with everything
so it's like now that he's in a caffeine setting, Rum is very human now.
After ARP dropped that blog, you know what I'm saying? And what he's saying right now,
like Rum's very
then you should be able to angle Serious Jones to death. But what he's saying about Rum Nitty right now,
so
leading the crowd, that's so true. That's what I said about my Ultimate Madness prediction. I said, I want to know if there's going to be a crowd. Because if he has no crowd, it takes away his powers. Because his punchline haymaker style, you know what I'm saying, is tailored for a crowd. And he could sway the judges with that. But if there's no crowd, he may still be able to sway the judges, but the crowd reaction sways the judges so much more. You know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to know if there was a crowd. That's what his style is tailored to. You know what I'm saying? And caters to. So he does need a crowd. He seems more mortal in a caffeine setting with now no crowd. It's so true. You know what I mean?
His bars are haymaker bars? Or like,
I feel like his haymakers.
I do. Mostly haymaker bars.
He spit a lot of those similar type of bars in the caffeine setting, and you know, it hasn't had much of an impact as it did when it was in front of a known crowd or a huge Summer Madness crowd, because a lot of those type of people need crowds. So it's just like now you could really decipher the difference between a performer and a pen person, and a person that has a pen and can perform. So I don't look at Rum Nitty as a pen. Like, he's not a pen to me. He's a puncher.
Me either.
He's a puncher to me. Rum Nitty's never been mentioned in the top 5 pen conversation ever. I've never heard it. And then whenever
Mook is a pen nowadays.
His name is
you know what I'm saying? Maybe not always, but he is
for
not.
punchliners.
Yo, I never thought about that. They say he's top. Wait a minute, isn't a puncher?
Verb
So wait, a puncher is not in the pen category?
Yeah,
But
B Magic's
Chilla,
never been in the top 5 pen category.
JC,
He's a puncher.
and
You know what I'm saying?
and
A lot of
Quantum would be my top
a lot of the
Lux.
conceited
That's my
conversations.
top
Never heard
4
conceited
pens
top 5
right
pen,
there.
but he's a top
I
5
have to
puncher.
figure out.
Like
I might put
punchline,
Mook
nigga.
up there
You know
as
these
my
punchline,
fifth,
like here we go.
just
B
based off his
Magic, Rum
last
Nitty,
several battles
conceited. These
where he
niggas are
just
different.
left Earth. You know what I'm saying?
They have
Maybe
pins
DNA would
because
be
they
my
can write
third
nice,
or
but
fifth.
they're not categorized as a
That's
pen.
especially
They're
based off his
categorized as
last
punches.
couple
You know what I'm
battles.
saying? That's they Av is
B-Dot,
not a pen.
EK,
He's a
they
puncher.
have great
Av
pens.
will
You
never
know
be
what I mean?
anybody's top 5.
So wait, so
Candy
punching
has
is
a great
not,
pen.
has nothing to do with the pen
Because
category?
they have all the attributes.
Nah, it does. But just those people haven't never been mentioned in the top 5 pen. Who's
Never,
the top 5
never.
pins in the game that you hear every single fucking time that it comes to
You,
pins? Daylight,
Lux,
Jay,
Chilla.
Daylight would be
Right,
my fifth. There you go.
right.
That's my top 5. You can't forget
So you
Daylight.
can throw Daylight
dog.
in there as a punch.
Daylight,
Chilla,
Daylight.
JC,
You can throw Daylight as a
Quantum,
punchline,
Lux,
niggas, but Daylight's
Daylight.
one of those weird
Top
unicorn
5.
niggas that's
Not
actually a
necessarily
puncher
in that
and a
order.
pen. So
But
like
that's
it's,
it right there.
it's
That's
different.
my 5.
So that's what I'm
I
saying.
would love
Like,
to see Quantum versus Daylight.
I
I
don't
think
look at
All right, so you, all right, so
all
your
of them.
pen
Straight
is
up.
better than Rum Nitty, but he's still the punchline, nigga.
yeah. So you gotta watch that. You gotta watch that the entire
It's
time.
a great interview,
Battle.
man.
So your
I love
pen
when
is
he
better
talks
than
to this
Av.
dude. I
Your
love
pen
this
is better
shit,
than
dog.
B
I
Magic.
love
You're
it.
saying, oh, the pen is better, but they excel in actually punching, which is one attribute from the pen.
Yeah. And then also
Just
urban,
one
what type
attribute.
of
I
urban
just said
bars you
exactly.
rap. The more urban your
Thank
bars
you
are, like
for clearing
the
that up.
more they're received, but you don't receive accolades for having a pen.
Yo,
I
he's
noticed
right about that too. More urban your bars are, the crowd might receive them better. And it depends on the crowd. If you're in front of a grind time crowd, those bars won't go over as well. That real talk. They want to hear the nerd rap. You know what I'm saying? Or so to speak. I don't call it nerd rap, but they want to hear the more intricate, layered pen shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then when you get to Smack, URL, they want to hear like the street real talk. Like, where is the healthy medium? You know what I mean? That's what you got to find. You don't have to, but I think if you want to excel on both leagues, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now caffeine is the setting. URL is turning into that setting too. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of started on the West as far as battle rap. You know what I mean? It goes.
who steer away from gun bars and writing all these different angles. They use gun bars, but like these JCs, they get credit for steering away from the shit that the gun kings and the gun bar kings and the punchline kings, they have.
You're more creative. You get credit for being more creative. Like DNA, not talking about no gun bars right now. I give him a lot of credit for that because he's expanding and elevating his pen and his ability and his writing ability and his writing style. He's showing that he's more versatile. You know what I'm saying? You're not just a one-trick pony, or one-dimensional.
So it's a different conversation with a QP and a Nitty. But one thing I do tell you though, like all my leagues and all the battles I've been on interviews, at the bottom they all want me to battle Nitty. So it is a lot of
fire
overlap.
battle.
Yeah, that's like the number one. I want to see QP versus Nitty. I can send you screenshot to screenshot of just hundreds of comments asking for me to battle Nitty in the caffeine setting. You feel me?
Who wins? Keep it real. Because he might punch your fucking head off. So keep it real.
I mean, he might punch my head off, but
he might punch your fucking head off.
Yeah, but that's a might.
Smooth off.
It will remind me, if me and Rum Nitty battle, it will remind me of New Jersey Twerk versus Jada Nightwing. Because that's how I would approach the battle. I wouldn't go up top with Rum Nitty trying to outgun Bar King him, I would just explain what he does and how it doesn't matter on this stage, and then how, you know, his influence too, because Rum Nitty has come a long ways to be the rapper that he is nowadays. He's come a long ways from who he used to be. So he's been influenced by a lot of the punchers and a lot of the people that are top tier now. So, like, me, I've always been myself. Like, I've never had to be like, oh, let me grab this person's shit, this person's shit, this person's shit, and make it.
Fuck with Quantum. Get him on caffeine, so like, man.
That's where I would differ on the caffeine setting than the rest of these niggas. So, you know, like, people like Tay-Rock, legends. These niggas are legends, but on that
but
stage,
they're one-dimensional, man. One trick pony, dog.
Shock value to it.
Even that body bitch shit. He just
16 to 32
somebody.
Bars.
He just picked the most obvious, easiest thing to write about official. You know what I mean? Into Blaze on.
Unless you're a heavy puncher or a heavy schemer or a person that has a super intricate pen, you know, like even Kid Chaos. I give Kid Chaos credit because in a small room
Chaos
setting,
is a little bit overrated.
He's doing nice in that small room setting.
But he needs to do a lot of other things. He's not. He's overrated.
Give credit for that.
And now people that rap behind that, you have to come with. He lost the danger zone, man. Straight up, lost. Got bodied, I thought. But that's danger. That's another dude who would be in my, who'd be close to my top 5 as far as pens. Like, dog, he was one of the best. He'd be like a close honorable mention, maybe 6, 7. You know what I mean? He might even break the top 5.
Not Tay-Rock. Tay-Rock stuff is pen up,
I would have to do a top 10.
Tay-Rock's stupid nice, but I'm saying this. I went back and I've been watching old battles.
Top 5 isn't enough for me.
Caffeine settings out, and you go watch.
I'd have to do a top
battles,
10 pens.
Like even my own shit.
Because I gotta put my boy on that.
You know, you got the crowd with you. So caffeine is the real definitive.
Danger.
This is the real definitive thing that they have in battle rap to show if you really are who you say you are.
Who can rap? Who can really rap better? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I love caffeine right now.
Well, be it that, you know,
era, because it's coming down to who's really a better rapper.
These guys,
it's called battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's a rap battle, not a performance battle. You know what I'm saying? Not a twerking contest. If it was, then it'd be all about performance. But the pen is the main attribute. Everything else comes later. Other things matter. Performance, all that other stuff matters. You know what I'm saying? Performance, stage presence, charisma, it all matters. But the pen and your raps, your bars, are the most important attribute. Everything else comes second. The bars are the most important thing, dog. Straight up. And I'll always feel that way, man. We're going to continue this in a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end this right here. You know what I'm saying? And we'll watch the rest of it in a minute. We're going to split it up into 2. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe 3. I don't know. But I'm going to get at y'all, man. Like, subscribe, comment. Brick Street Hooligans, Brick Street Media, Hooli Vision. I just got something I got to attend to. I don't have enough time to finish. We'll finish it later. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. 100.